This is CBS 11 News Now.
Good morning. It is News Now, our digital update. I'm Russ McCaskey. Well, the freeway is now back open, but the investigation continues into a shooting that left a USPS driver dead on the Dallas Mixmaster. Our Jennifer Lindgren is at Dallas Police Headquarters with the newest information.
Dallas Police and the U.S. Postal Service inspector just stepped out to talk to us about the shooting this morning that left a U.S. mail truck driver dead. Police are investigating this as a homicide, and they're now asking for witnesses to come forward with information. Around 2:20 this morning, officers were called to a shooting on the Margaret McDermott Bridge at the I-30, I-35 interchange. There, they found the driver of a Postal Service box truck shot to death inside the cab. Police shut down the highway for hours to investigate. Right now, they have no suspects or any possible leads. Back on February 8th, at the same time of morning, just a mile from this location, someone opened fire on a police squad car. We're going to have more on what Dallas police are saying about these two cases coming up at 11 on CBS 11 News.
All right, Jen, thanks. Well, Dallas Mayor Pro Tem Dwayne Caraway is calling on the NRA this morning to cancel its annual meeting in Dallas. He cites the recent mass shooting in Florida, as well as events in Dallas like the July 2016 attack on officers. He says the NRA should support gun laws to help end gun violence. The group is scheduled to hold their annual meetings and exhibits here in May. Caraway will speak more on that issue at a press conference coming up a little later this morning. We are sending a crew out to that press conference. We'll have more information on that later today, so check back here on Facebook as well as our website, cbsdfw.com, for more on that. Well, as the flu continues to spread across the Metroplex, doctors reiterate it's not too late to get your flu shot. You still have time to head over to Cedar Hill Recreation Center. They're offering free flu shots to those who are uninsured or underinsured at 10 a.m. So far, 69 people have died from flu-related illnesses in Dallas County. 29 people have died in Tarrant County, 15 in Collin County, 8 people in Denton County. Also a good reminder, stay home when you're sick. Wash your hands, cover your mouth when you cough. All those things can still help the spread of flu. And you know, here we are, kind of end of February. It kind of starts to wind down, but we're not there yet. And the weather's certainly not helping out. It's up and down, up and down. And that's what we're going to see over the next couple of days. A little bit of rain moving in, too.
Yeah, although I have heard doctors say that when the weather's warmer in general, that helps because people can get outside and away from being enclosed with everyone else who's sick. And so we have that going for us today. It is warm. It is maybe not the prettiest day we've ever seen. It is certainly cloudy this morning. We've had a couple of showers here and there. I just want to say hi to everybody watching on Facebook. Monica, Jane, Claudia, Sue, Dorothy, David, good to see you guys. Thanks for being a part of this with us. And I just mentioned on Facebook, get ready for a wet week because it certainly is not going to be a dry forecast moving forward. Now today is likely to be the driest day of the week, even though we have some showers on the radar right now. This is just after 9 o'clock this morning, about 9:10, looking at some of that rain moving through Dallas County. It's not near but it is raining near Irving, Grand Prairie, back up toward Las Colinas and Love Field. A little bit of light rain up in Addison corridor up there along the tollway. We'll continue to see about a 30 to 40% chance of rain into the afternoon. So we'll see a few more showers and storms. Warm today in the upper 70s. Today's rain chance at 40%, but look at tomorrow's rain chance. It goes way up to about 80 to 90% coverage, and we keep those rain chances pretty elevated for the rest of the week. So for today, a few showers and storms here and there, not a washout. But highs in the upper 70s, a warm, muggy day, a lot of rain overnight. So when you wake up, I do expect to see wet roadways, maybe some heavy rain for the morning commute. And then we'll have waves upon wave of rain as we make our way into Tuesday. It's going to be wet almost all day tomorrow. And on Wednesday, I still expect it to be wet and this time cold, Russ, because you see those temperatures.
Look at that.
You said we might need a vest up on Wednesday with temperatures in the 40s.
Right.
And so it's going to be not only wet, but cold on Wednesday. And it stays fairly wet. I think there's a decent chance of rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Temperatures start warming up a little bit. I think we finally begin to dry out by Sunday, but it is a wet forecast. And one of the things we want to let you know about is that we certainly could see some flooding across parts of the area. The rainfall amounts could add up to more than 5 or 6 inches of rain in some spots and that could lead to some flooding. You can see this is the total rainfall from now until the time we get to Friday night at 10 o'clock. And you can see widespread 3 to 6 inches of rain. And the areas east of I-35 is where we really could see the possibility of flooding. And so that's the main threat this week, especially as soggy as the ground is going to be after we get all this heavy rain.
Now, you think back a couple of years ago, we had real significant flooding in the spring. It's not necessarily like that, but this could be maybe the start of what could be a really wet spring.
Well, you know, what we always say is that a drought ends in flood. It just always happens that way. And so we've had the drought in many locations in North Texas. It's been very dry. And this week, it looks like we're going to really smash that drought into pieces. I don't think most, if any, of North Texas after this week will be in drought by the time we get to the weekend.
All right, well, you know, it's been more than 7 months away, but we're still looking forward to this year's State Fair of Texas. I know you are, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, already.
The food, the rides, it's always good, right? Well, the fair announced this year's theme. It's going to be celebrating Texas innovation, all the fair food and fun. Again, 221 days away if you're counting. State Fair of Texas runs from September 28th this year through October 21st, so it actually starts at the end of September. The 2018 season passes already available. All right, here's one story that a lot of people are talking about today. We've been laughing about it all morning.
Oh, no, we're doing this?
We're going to do this. First, we're going to tell you a little bit about the All-Star game. Team LeBron led his team to victory in the NBA All-Star game, but it isn't the game that people are talking about on social media this morning. It's Fergie's rendition of the national anthem. Here's a taste of that.
That our flag was still there.
If you haven't seen it, you got to look at this whole thing because it really says, especially when you look at the players' faces, it kind of says it all. Fergie's jazzed up version of the anthem left social media buzzing. Some players were smirking, some were laughing as she kind of struggled to hit some of those high notes. And you could kind of tell from looking at her that she seemed really proud of her national anthem version.
It's amazing because you can hear in the video, if you watch the whole thing, that, and Madison was showing this me this earlier, like everyone's laughing at the end. Like you can hear audible laughter from everyone, which is not the reaction you really typically want when the national anthem is being sung.
Definitely took a big chance. See, she was excited. She thought she nailed it. I don't know. Maybe there are some folks who liked it, but I think for the most part, the reaction seems to be, just maybe sing that straight. Madison sings a lot of national anthems.
She does. Me? Yeah. Oh, like
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Is that okay?
You got your Fergie down.
Maybe the next All-Star game I'll go and try.
Maybe so. We'll put Jeff in the mix for maybe performing at that one. All right, that's going to do it for us right now. Thanks for watching CBS 11, the ones for Texas. And as always, for the very latest, head to our website, cbsdfw.com. And we'll have another Facebook Live coming up on News Now, coming up around between 11:30 and noon. So look for that then. Have a great day, everyone.